Hello everyone and welcome to Travel Sticks, and today we are going to the lovely island of Madeira, Portugal. Now before we head into it, please remember to like, share and subscribe to this video if you like the content, and let's get going. So first things first, a couple of facts. On the temperature, it's between 16 to 25 degrees all year round. In the south it will be more towards 25 degrees. In the north it will be more towards 16 degrees. Sometimes it's a little less, sometimes it's a little more, which you will see in some of the upcoming videos. But generally a very average and really nice temperature. Population is 268,000 people in 2011, which means that it's not that densely populated, which is also something that you'll clearly see when you are traveling around. And a small but funny fact, if you arrive in the airport in Funchal, you will actually get a small gift. In my case, I got some Madeiran bananas, others got cookies or even some sort of jam. So yeah, really nice of them to do that, and actually the bananas tasted really nice. So my first day was spent in Porto da Cruz, because the next day we had to go hiking, which is the next video that you'll see coming up on the channel. Now Porto da Cruz, like most of the island, is of a volcanic nature, so the beach is not sandy, it is rocky, as you can see here, with fresh water flowing into the sea directly. However, due to the nice waves and everything that you have there, and the nice nature in Madeira and around Porto da Cruz as well, it's a hot spot for, let's say, surfers as well as hikers. Now around Porto da Cruz itself, you can easily find some hiking paths there. There are quite a few, and they're relatively well marked, and they take you up to some really enjoyable and nice views without, let's say, too much effort that you have to do. It's a relatively, let's say, easy hike to do for like an hour or two, maybe, just to go around Porto da Cruz. So if you're lucky, you'll also be able to see some of the local things. So here you can see some of the local ladies cleaning out this, let's say, old cobble wall. And here you can see some chairs that probably some of the locals pulled out so they can have nice views and nice drinks during the summer. It's easily reachable. And obviously some of the local cats and dogs will also be found. There's quite a few cats and dogs in general in Madeira. With the dogs, be careful, because some of them are guard dogs for some of the local farms that they have there, because you'll see that many of the Madeirans have their own, let's say, small farm of different types of vegetables and fruits all around. So before I leave you with the views from the highest point that I could get to on day one, I will show you a couple of local specialities, local dishes that I tried on day one. Now the first that you'll see is garlic bread, and I have to say that garlic bread was huge, but it was quite tasty actually, so that was good. The second is garlic shrimp with locally caught shrimp, very tasty, very succulent. And the last is actually scabbard fish with fried banana and fries. Scabbard fish is actually a local specific deep sea fish that they fish up, and it's actually quite tasty. It's quite light, so it reminds me of a bit of a sort of a trout, but it's not exactly the same flavor, so you should definitely try it out, even though the scabbard fish itself might look a little spooky. So thank you all for watching, and I'll leave you with the views from the highest point that I got to on day one. See you on the next one.